Where's the more magma? The celebration! Woo! Let's murder him and all of his children real quick. We want all the killing possible in all the ways and as fast as we can. I've contained myself in shulker boxes. You suck. We only got 3 of those? Oh, come on. Nether, you piece of trash. Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Skellyverse. We are once again in the Villager Trading Hall. I have been spending a gratuitous amount of time in here lately doing trading for blocks that we are going to need for today. If we look at this guy, nope. This guy, nope. Quality quartz, that's who we want. We have been trading bricks from him. We have been trading quartz pillars and blocks of quartz, and oh boy, he is a tired man. He has done so many trades. You can see I've got 70 levels right now, which is quite a bit. Most of that is from trading, even though I believe I died in between at some point. But all the materials that we got from him, we've moved over yonder up by the factory, because today we're going to build the outside to the factory, and it's going to look a little bit Victorian fantasy type of thing. I've got a good design for it that I worked up in the creative world, and it should be, is it night? It is night. Okay, fantastic. I'm very sleepy. It's tired time. Okay, so what's in here? Nonsense? Perfect. It's going to be kind of like a game of MOUSETRAP because, and this will make sense, just follow along. So we have to do one thing to get to the next thing, to get to the next thing, to get to the next thing. And hopefully we make it all the way to the last thing, because it's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to be a lot of work, and we have a lot of building to do as well. The first step in our MOUSETRAP parade of justice is going to be the Nether, because we need a magma bricks. Yes, we do. Come along with me and we shall go to the Nether. Oh, gratuitous flying. Anyway, we're going to the Nether. We're going to the Nether to get, what are we getting? Magma. Magma. Here's the Nether. Oh, Lord. This is a demon sounds happening. This is the Nether hub. If you haven't seen it, there's an episode in the Skellyverse playlist you can check out when we created it. And then down here, we have a path that Coin Operator Rob created that leads down to the fortress, which he's been spending some time down there lately, farming wither skeleton skulls, as you saw a few episodes ago. And I believe what we want to do is go down this way. I saw this earlier when I was looking around. What's this? Is this is the way? Yes, the quick escape. So what we need is that stuff right there. This is going to be absolutely terrifying, and I may, oh boy, may just freak out here. Please be wearing Elytra. Okay, good, very fine. And graceful landing. You know what? Yeah, we take our armor off to record the intro most of the time. This is a lot of gravel too. But now we need all this. Oh, yes. Oh, look at it go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, man. We only got 3 of those? Oh, come on. Nether, you piece of trash. Quit being so terrible. We need a lot of these. You will see the reason shortly enough. I am going to go ahead and farm some of this out, and then we will get back with you. I wonder how deep this goes. Oh boy. Okay. Almost not deep at all. Good. There we go. Ooh, that was nerve-wracking. Okay, that should be more than enough magma blocks for your average person. Pretty much, I don't know how you could possibly use more than that. We got 896 in there and several other stacks. Plus we picked up some gravel. Very good, very fine. The only other thing that we might require is a little bit of lava. There we go. Got some buckets here. Let's grab these and snag some laver. Well, that bucket is gone forever. Okay. Fantastic. Let's just throw that in there. And for safekeeping, you can see old Silky Pants took a beating there trying to get all of that stuff. Wait a second. How does one get out of here? Where, excuse me, pigments? Do y'all know exactly? Oh, look, there's a thing. This looks like a thing where we can go to it. I might have done this. I don't know. Somebody did this. This ain't natural. Oh yeah, look, there's an ice path. There's a part of my boating ice path. And here is a extremely precarious type of thing. Okay, well that's a way we can maybe get back. So let's, oh God, okay, let's, where does this go? Let's go this way. Everything's fine. Let's land on here like a graceful sparrow. Wonderful. Eaten pie in the nether, pigman, you suck. Get wrecked. You suck. Oh, yeah, this looks like a handy exit that somebody made up here. Thanks, whoever did that. And we'll just follow the torches back to home. And, oh no, I've let a cat out. Okay? You are now free range. Enjoy. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go and dig out / build a slime farm. We require slime for the next piece of our Rube Goldberg contraption, aka MOUSETRAP, aka stuff after stuff after stuff. Well, that's mysterious. We will look into that shortly. We require slime, a lot of slime. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to an area over here which I have identified as a slime chunk using the website that I will show you on the screen now. We have an area over here that is slime-tastic. I've marked out the area with these beautiful blocks. They're very gorgeous. And we're going to dig down and create a little slime farm for us to get some slime so that we can kind of stock up. Because I've been jetting off to the swamp to just murder slimes, just slap them in their slimy faces. Slap. But that it gets old, takes some time, and we enjoy farms. So why not make one? Slime farms, luckily, are very easy, very simple. There's a tutorial, a really great video all about slime mechanics and farming by Nembomb, and I will link that in the description. And I'm going to be using one of his designs because really it's just super simple. But that's what we needed magma and lava for. So first step, let's dig down there, clear out a space, make it nice and pretty, and then we'll set up the farm. So let's go. Okay, we're done digging, and actually, after that clip, I moved the entrance a little bit because it was just a smidgen inside the spawn zone. It was over here. I want it to be over here a little bit out of the way. Now let's go down and take a look. Ooh, ow. Ah, okay, and we already have a friend, visitor. Let's just murder him and all of his children real quick. So clearly we are in the correct area. And we got us some slimy boys. We don't need that. Hey, 20 slimy slimes already. Not bad. Here's where I pillared out. But yes, okay. So this is good. We know we're in the right place. We got the right things going on. All we really have to do is set up the murder pits. Like I said, let's go ahead and set up some murder pits. So what we need to do is in each and every corner, we set up a lovely room of death. So right in the middle here, put a chesticle down there. I'm going to put a hopper facing into him so that stuff goes in the chest. Yes, give me my pie back. Okay. And then over here, we're going to put chests just as barriers. And then we'll replace these like a so. Okay, I'm going to do that to all the corners, and then I'll be right back. There we go, murder chambers on all corners. Wonderful. Now, what we need to do is we need to funnel all of our slimy boys into these corners so that they get murdered appropriately. So as per Nembomb's wonderful video, we will place a pressure plates like a so, and for every 3 in, and the water will go that way, and then the water will go that way. So let's do that and see what happens. Well, I know what's going to happen, but let's just observe the glorious justice of the murder chamber. Oh boy. I just realized I built this too low. I cannot move these bedrock blocks, and that's a problem because all this floor needs to be magma. But you know what? If most of it's magma, it's probably fine. It just won't be as efficient, and I feel like just dealing with the inefficiency is easier at this point than raising the entire thing up by 1 block. But, you know, you live, you learn. I guess this is fine, so let's do that. Let's utilize all of our magma blocks and replace the floor where possible. Okay, so there you go. We got magma, we got water, and you know what? Actually, I kind of like having the bedrock there. It's a nice contrast to the magma. Makes it look a little more natural. You know how we love natural. So it's not a bug, it's a feature. And that's what we're going to call it. Working as intended. Perfect. Wonderful. All that's left to do is just enhance the killatiousness of this place just a little bit more. We want all the killing possible in all the ways and as fast as we can. So I should have put that over there probably. I think I'll move that door so that it's right there. Yeah, that should be much nicer. Anyway, not that we're going to have to go in here much anyhow. We're going to kind of stay around the outside, and we'll just check all these chests down here attached to these hoppers, because that's going to have all of our slimy loot. So let me install just a little bit more murder in every corner, and then I'll get back with you. Okay, great. Look at all this death trap. If I was a slime, I would absolutely hate this room, and that's good. We don't want them to like it. We want them to die, and die they will, and their little corpse balls will end up inside our containment devices. So while this does its thing and collects the slime that we will need later on today, remember MOUSETRAP, step 1, step 2, step 3, blah, blah, blah. It'll all come together in the end, hopefully, if we have time. We might not have time. In which case, it'll come together in the next episode. But for now, let us go. Leave this... Yep. Celebration! Woo! let us go and begin the build on the facade of the factory, as that's going to take a long time. And by the time we're done with that, we should have lots of slime for step 2. So I'm going to head back to the area with the factory and begin the build. But for you, we're just going to dissolve into a nice time lapse. Ooh, yeah. Here it comes. Okay, well, here it is. I added a path after recording the time lapse and added a little bit of lighting on the outside, but there it is. Our factory is done. Just so you know, that time lapse, which was, I don't know, a minute, maybe 2 minutes for you. Yeah, 4 hours. 4 hours for me to build this thing. Definitely more than 4 hours to collect the materials, although like I said earlier, this was all the result of villager trading, all the glowstone, all the bricks, all the quartz, so that makes it a lot easier than having to dig up clay and having to go mine quartz. So very appreciative of our friends in this definitely not prison. It's done. It's pretty much, I added a smoke into the smokestack up there also, which is a thing. Before we go in, let's take a fly around. Just take a look. But yeah, 4 hours to build it, at least 4 hours or more to design it in a creative world. I like how it turned out. It's a Victorian fantasy kind of style, you know, with the glowstone and the elements on the outside, smokestack and everything else, and a big old door. Oh, I added this door into, obviously, as you can tell. This is all just trapdoors. So, you know, you gotta just go with the fantasy element here. Anyway, you go inside and there's our factory, as we love and know it. Good for smelting, all sorts of things on the cheap. Just fixed up the inside a little bit too so that it matches. You know, we've got a foundation and man, just looking at it from in here, it's so epic. I'm very glad that I took the time to do this. I could have just put a pile of dirt around it, but you know, where's the fun in that? And then you can see all the way up there, there's where I pillared up and put in some campfires and some hay at various levels to get kind of a tiered effect for the smoke. But the final thing we have to do is get a way for us to end up here without having to climb the scaffolding, because we don't want a glorious factory that we have to climb scaffolding. That's cheap and nasty, and it exposes the critical flaw with our floor design. So what we're going to do is in this corner here, we are going to put an elevator. And in order to make an elevator, we could use a water column. Yes, we could. And actually, this is going to have to get probably moved around a little bit too, but we'll just build the elevator. Since I'm running out of time, that took, as mentioned, quite a while. So let's just build this elevator. I won't put the shell on it. I won't put all the design around it. I'm just going to build it. Be right back with an elevator right about here. This general region. Yeah, almost forgot. Let's take another little gander around the outside of this Factorio here. Ooh, I love it. Can we land on it? We sure can. This is a glass, so you can see down into the amazing inner working of the factory. Oh boy. I just love it. Anyway, I forgot. So, oh no, okay. Yep, I meant to do that. That was a test of my boots just to see, you know, are they still doing good? Lighthouse, looking fine. Okay, fly away. All right, take one last gander here. So I forgot, one of the reasons we did this whole mousetrap style episode was because to build an elevator, you need slime blocks. Let's go back to our slime farm and see what we've got going on there. While I was waiting for slimes to be farmed, I went ahead and I built a funny little slime house. So I'll give you a look at it here. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit ugly, to be honest. So this is it. It's definitely not a looker. Looking pretty hideous. It has an important purpose. It houses our stuff and gives us a comfortable area to relax while we farm slime. So let's go inside. I made use of some end rods, and here is the pit that leads down to the slime murder area. Okay, great. And a little bit of storage, you know, end rods for lighting. And I added in a second floor with these, what are these, trapdoors as a barrier. A little decoration, you know, flower pots, and try to make it nice and cozy. And you got an area to read books, you know, little design elements here, and some nice lighting, and a bed, along with a delightful flower. And you can peek out here. What's going on out here? Oh yeah, there's another marker I had for another slime chunk, but did not end up choosing it. I choose this slime chunk anyway, and you can see into the village, and somewhere over there is our hut that we created during the Great Villager Transport fiasco of 2K19. A little area rug. Yeah, so we need to go down and collect the fruits of our slimy labor. So let's head on down here and see what we've caught. Okay, we're down here. There's no slimes currently, which is fine. Hopefully they're all dead. But we had, what, like 20-some slime before, so I don't expect there to be a ton. This is not the world's most efficient farm. If you watch that NemBomb video that I linked, you will know that this is, you know, pretty terrible, so to speak. A lot of improvement that could be made, but we don't care. We just want a decent amount of slime. So there, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We got about 49 slimes. That's not too bad. I didn't AFK for that long, so this will be enough to get us what we need for our elevator. So I'm going to head back to the factory. I'm going to create, can't see nothing. Can you see my face? Ha, kind of. Okay. Hey, hi there. How's it going? Climbing a ladder. It's pretty great. I should put a water elevator here, but that would ruin the aesthetic of my slimy hut. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the factory. I'm going to install the elevator, and then can I get out? Oh, skills. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the world's ugliest slime hut. Okay, so we're back in our factory. We have our slime blocks, which are very necessary for life. And what we're going to do here is basically it's just going to be a flying machine. It's going to fly up and it's going to fly down, and that's going to be our elevator. And yes, it is entirely overkill, but you know what? I don't care. It's going to be awesome. So here's why we need a slime blocks. Okay, let's build this thing. Let's just place a sandstone right here. Okay. Very good. And then we're going to take an observer and we're going to face him down into that like such. Okay, great. Slime block goes here, and then we need a sticky piston, and he needs to face up right here. Then we put another slimy boy there, and then we need some helping blocks to help us. Yes, good. Okay, great. Take that there. And then this piston needs to go down like that. Okay, it goes chunk, 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 chunk. You'll see. It's hard to explain. It definitely is some type of black magic, sorcery, you know, that type of thing. Next step, we take an observer and we place him. Excuse me, you're in my way. Okay, observer. Nope, that's completely backwards. That's a very wrong direction. Okay, up here, and let's place him like so. Yes, he's now observing the correct direction, okay? And then we take our slime blocks and we slap them up here like so. And these are going to be the platform upon which we ride for our wild ride. And we can put whatever we want on there. I'm going to put stone on there for now. Like I said, running out of time. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this up to the best of my ability for now. And we'll put this here. All we really need to do is trigger this observer right here to start our flying machine, aka elevator, and send it off into the skies. And when flying machines or pistons encounter an immovable object, such as this obsidian, they stop. So that's why we have this stop down here and that stop up there, so that our flying machine can't just fly off into forever, because it will. It'll fly off up through the roof until it grabs enough blocks with slime that it stops itself. But we don't want that. We want to keep it to, between these two areas. So let's do that. I think, hold on one second. I'm going to set something up here so that we can trigger it while we're still standing on the platform. So one moment, please. All right, it's getting messy in here, but redstone creation often creates a mess, as you can see, but we will clean it all up later. The only thing is we need immovable blocks to go around the outside of this slime, like I mentioned, otherwise it's going to take it with them. So we're going to use furnaces or something that looks cool. But for now, I just put a note block and some observers and a piston, and that's going to update the observer down there. And when we do that, it should take us up to the top. So let's check it out. Yeah, here we go. Going up. And perfect. And this will be our landing platform, which will allow us to get over here. We may reconfigure that so that it goes out this way. And then we just kind of need to hide this stuff in here. And at the top, all we really need to do is trigger this observer here, like I mentioned. So, abladoom, and down we go. Perfect. And we can actually encase this whole thing in like a shaft of immovable objects if we really want to. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might just prefer this open look, but up we go. And back down. Ooh, yeah. Gives you a nice view. Very good. Do it again. I love it. Ain't technology great? And back down. Yes. Very good. Okay, we're super happy with this. And between episodes, I'll clean it up. I'll make it look all nice, and I'll show it to you next time. But I am I've contained myself in shulker boxes. Anyhow, yes, I am way over time for today. We have a beautiful factory. We have a slime farm. We have a working elevator. Things are looking up in the verse, but like I said, that is more than all the time we have for today. So go ahead and comment if you like. I try to answer every single one. Subscribe if you're feeling frisky, but until next time, peace out.